Out of the Darkness community walks are building strength and hope in states across the country. And in deciding to walk, you are helping to take a step closer to making suicide prevention a national priority. Mary Pat McMahon joins us this morning to share more about the upcoming walk to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Mary Pat, it's great to have you here.
Good morning, Ashley, and thank you for having me.
These walks really are doing so much to raise awareness and also money to support the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. What is the goal of the walk?
Well, the goal of the walk is to make suicide a less stigmatized word, so that people, you know, when we say suicide, we're saying depression, we're saying other mental illnesses, and to allow people to say, yes, I've suffered this loss in my life, or I too, or someone I know and love suffers from depression, which is the most common of the mental illnesses, and hopefully get help for it.
Now, you were telling me that people have been saying more recently that it seems that there's more suicides mentioned in the media. Is it that there are more suicides taking place, or just that there's more media attention brought to it?
Well, unfortunately, the statistics are the suicide rate has gone up, and usually by the time statistics reach the general public, it's a couple of years. So we can look to the economy, we can look to returning veterans from Iraq and Afghanistan, and also that the media is reporting it and people are stepping up and saying, somebody I loved died from a disease, which is hopefully what we in our work at the foundation are trying to let this happen for people. Depression and mental illness is like heart disease or diabetes or cancer. And at one time, many years ago, all of those things were stigmatized also. So we're trying to allow that to happen. And I think, you know, the media is our friend. You are reporting some of those unfortunate suicides, reporting them accurately, and people are allowing that to happen when it was a secret in an obituary.
It's okay to talk about.
It's okay now.
And that's good. Awareness is being raised, and people are sharing their stories and helping each other, and maybe someone will come out and know that it's okay to talk about it and their life will be saved.
Exactly.
And can you share your story about how you got involved with the Out of the Darkness walk?
Sure. 21 years ago, my family lost our youngest child and only son, Matt, to suicide. Now, 21 years ago, you know, I can see over that time span the changes that have happened. I didn't think I knew anyone. And come to find out, gradually people approached me and said, you know, usually in whispers, I lost somebody I loved maybe many years ago, a grandfather, a brother or sister. And you know, I sat on my couch for about a year and I thought, I've got to talk to some people. So we took an ad out in the Springfield paper and we started a support group in our home for people who have lost someone to suicide. I had people call me that had lost someone 30 years ago. And she said, finally, we're going to talk about this. So obviously, our support group meets regularly. We now meet twice a month in a much more appropriate place. And I became involved as a volunteer with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and we do research into the causes of suicide, help for people like me who are survivors of a suicide loss.
You yourself have certainly done a lot, so you really have brought something good out of something that was so tragic for you.
Well,
but
hopefully.
Changing a lot of lives. Yes, for sure. Now let's talk about the details of the upcoming walk this Sunday really quickly, Mary.
Well, we're going to have our 12th Out of the Darkness walk, which actually started here in Springfield 12 years ago. And there's now 273 walks across the country. So it's going to be at the Mass Mutual Center. Registration is between 8:30 and 8:45. And last year we had about 1,100 people. We're expecting about 1,500 this year. And in the first year of the walk, we had about 100. So people are hearing, we are breaking the stigma, we are allowing people to talk about this, and hopefully we'll all be together to support each other.
Yes, more and more support every year, and it is a wonderful, very inspiring event, that's for sure. So it's this Sunday. Hopefully people can come out to attend. Thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
Mary Pat, nice talking to you. And to